Good morning. Happy Friday the 13th, and welcome to BIA Live, where we like to engage with our community and highlight local businesses and organizations. I'm Kate, and we are here with Burton Hodges from the Transylvania Economic Alliance. Burton, tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from? What do you do? How's it going?
So I am originally from Alabama, but I grew up in Charlotte and Winston-Salem, and I moved to Brevard to attend Brevard College about 10 years ago. And I have found my way back after working for Henderson County's Economic Development Organization for about 7 years.
Nice. So how did you end up back at Brevard Economic Alliance from Hendersonville?
So after I graduated, the week after I graduated from Brevard College, I started working for Henderson County's Economic Development Organization, which is essentially the similar organization to what the Economic Alliance is. And I did that for about 7 years, but in the back of my heart, I always kind of wanted to come back here. I love Transylvania County, and it's an important place to me. And when the opportunity to be the executive director of this organization opened up, I came at it very aggressively, and I was lucky to get the job.
I'm sure we'll all agree with you, but tell us why Transylvania County is special. What is it that drew you back?
I think that you can go to a lot of places across the country, and people are going to recognize a couple places in Western North Carolina. They're going to recognize Asheville, and they're going to recognize Transylvania County and Brevard and some of the assets in Transylvania County. I think Transylvania County has a very unique and distinctive culture, and I think we have a quality of life that I am not convinced you can find anywhere else in the country.
That's a really good answer. I was expecting you to say you like to mountain bike.
I prefer to recreate outdoors on my 2 feet.
Really?
Yeah.
Hiking?
Yeah, hiking.
Trail running?
Yeah, and backpacking. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Mm-hmm. Nice. Where's your favorite place to backpack around here?
That's a good question. I think the Shining Rock and the Middle Prong are probably my go-to pound for pound go-to place. I really like the Black Mountains, like the Mount Mitchell area, and I love the Smokies.
Nice. Yeah. Have you ever gotten lost? Isn't the Middle Prong pretty tricky?
I prefer to get lost. I like to do a lot of cross-country, off-trail hiking. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. Super cool. Some bushwhacking?
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Awesome. Yep. Cool. All right. Well, tell us, what is the Transylvania Economic Alliance?
So the Economic Alliance is the professional economic development organization for Transylvania County. So we work on behalf of Transylvania County's local government, the city of Brevard, and the town of Rosman to really do three things. We work to attract companies to Transylvania County. We work with existing employers to help them undergo expansions and to help troubleshoot issues that may prevent them from being successful in this community. And then the third thing that we do really feeds both of those two things, and that is to regenerate buildings and sites that we can market for future employment use.
So you kind of help Brevard grow and expand.
Correct, yeah. And
awesome.
we really fixate or focus on certain types of industries. Typically, we work to attract companies that are going to create really high-paying jobs and are going to invest a lot in the community. So a lot of our work is focused on the manufacturing sector, as well as certain types of outdoor recreation industries, tourism industries, and high-growth venture startups.
So was that similar when you were in Henderson County, or is that kind of Transylvania specific with the outdoor rec?
Well, I think that from community to community across the country, economic development looks different. And so
right.
I think you have to look at what our assets are compared to our neighbors, and that really is going to define and sculpt what each of us do. So I think Henderson County, because they have access to an interstate, they have a lot more flat land than some of our neighboring communities, particularly Transylvania County. They're going to work heavily in manufacturing, in big, heavy industrial. This community has we have a totally different landscape. Almost well over half of our county landmass is dedicated to public management, public recreation. So we have unique challenges that would prevent us from kind of chasing after heavy industry. So a lot of what we do is focus on niche and advanced manufacturing, research and development, and then venture startups.
Nice.
Yeah. And then of course companies that kind of intersect with our obvious outdoor assets.
Right.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so are there any updates that you would like to share on economic development in our county. Apparently, the commissioners have just committed to several funding packages.
There are a lot of updates, and I think I could probably talk way too long, and I would bore everybody because economic development can be pretty boring. But the updates that I will share are that the organization is fairly young, but we're going through a lot of transition right now, which is good. We're growing our staff, we're growing our board, we're going through some new strategic planning. So internally, we've got some really good things going on. We're redoing a website. So if you've been to our website recently, I'm sorry. We're fixing it. It's a work in progress. But more broadly, one of the things that the commissioners did approve at the meeting this month was the acceptance of a grant from the Golden Leaf Foundation, which is going to help our organization in partnership with the county build an extension of a building which we own called the Sylvan Valley Industrial Center, which is currently home to Sylvansport, as well as a warehouse that Oscar Blues operates. So that we have almost zero commercial and industrial real estate inventory in Transylvania County. So I say this jokingly, but it's an unfortunate reality. I'm kind of a salesman without anything to sell. I'm like a car salesman on an empty lot. So having industrial real estate that we can market is critical for our success. And that's really the biggest thing right now. We also had a project announcement this week. A company called Survival Innovations is expanding into a building in Brevard, and that's really exciting. It's really exciting to see a project locating here within the first couple of months. We're excited to have an announcement that quickly. So, yeah.
Nice. Yeah. So when businesses want to come to Transylvania County, how do you sell them on it? Like, why Transylvania County? Why would anyone want to come here?
Yeah, so I think one thing that makes this job in this community really special and makes me really excited about this organization and working here is that it's an easy sell. I don't think it's as hard to convince anyone to move here because we have such a, I think, very identifiably amazing quality of life, and I believe that. I'm not just saying that. It's something that I firmly believe, and I think probably everyone here would agree with. This is a remarkable place to live, and the sale is easy. It's helping to navigate obstacles like floodplain challenges and zoning concerns and utility capacity, and helping to connect companies with grants to help them locate here. Those are kind of the challenges that we have to help navigate, but selling people in this community is very easy. It's kind of helping put the pieces together that can be a challenge. And all of that really comes back to the fact that we don't have a ton of buildings and sites that we can market. So we have to be really creative and kind of look at different pockets of the county that aren't traditionally commercially developed. Yeah.
That makes sense. And thanks for sharing that.
You're welcome.
The last question I have before we hand it over to Brad is, why don't you give us some information? How would, if a business wanted to relocate or start up in Transylvania County, how would they get in touch with you? Who do they call? What's the best thing to do?
They should not visit our website. At least not right now. But what they should do is they should contact me by our main number, or by visiting our website, which will direct them to get in touch with me. But it's very easy. We're kind of a one-stop shop for business locations and expansions, and just by simply calling us, we can get that conversation started.
Great. Thanks, Burton.
Thank you.
How you doing, man?
I'm good.
Good to see you. Hey, guys. Thanks for joining us again today. Sitting here talking with Burton. So the big question in town, Burton, and Kate echoed this morning, and so I'm gonna ask for everybody: is Chick-fil-A coming anytime soon?
That is not my news to share, and I can neither confirm nor deny. As I said, we work with certain specific types of industries, and Chick-fil-A is not one of them.
Right, of course.
But if you were to want to get that information, it would not be hard to find.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, you heard it right here on BIA Live. We have no idea. All right. Very good. So, Burton, you went to Brevard College, so you had spent some time here in Brevard previously, and you went through the economic program there? That's correct.
So I studied political science and communications at Brevard College.
Okay.
Which I'm proud to say that I still use that every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Brevard College is a great school. Yeah.
Good. Little plug for LBC there.
Yeah.
Love the tornadoes. Very good. So I have a few, we'll talk about some community corner stuff, but we wanted to focus on you a little bit and economics and in general. And I have a few economic jokes.
Okay. All right.
Because economics isn't boring enough. Why not have some jokes about it? So first one is, why did God create economists?
Oh, I don't know. You got me.
Yeah.
Wow.
To make weather forecasters look good. Good. My hope was that Burton would find these funny. Yeah, the folks at BIA this morning were not impressed with my jokes. What does an economist really do?
What do they do?
A lot in the short run, which amounts to nothing in the long run. These are going over famously, as I hope that they would. All right, and I pulled off a couple of reasons why you would want to study economics, and one of the top reasons was you can talk about money without ever having to make any. Mick Jagger and Arnold Schwarzenegger both studied economics, and look how they turned out. Doing pretty well, right? When you are in the unemployment line, at least you will know why you were there. That's okay. I know that one's a stretch. And when you have too much to drink, you can tell everyone that you are just researching the law of diminishing marginal utility.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a good one. See, there we go. Solid reference there. The other ones I don't think are classic. I do. There are several pages. All right. Okay, you convinced me.
You're doing so well. Keep going.
Okay, thanks, Burton. All right. So there's two laws of economists.
Okay.
All right, just two. I know there are. I attended a few economics classes throughout the semester, only a few of them. But for every economist, there exists an equal and opposite economist.
Okay.
Would you agree? The second law of that states that they're both wrong. Thanks. Thank you. I think Burton's being polite, but thank you, Burton, for that. Another thing we wanted to talk about was, before we get to Community Corner, was maybe some past political aspirations or career that you had. Tell us about that.
Yeah. So I think you guys have done a little homework on my Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. Yeah,
we have.
Yeah.
We have done.
Let's just go ahead.
We have done a little homework.
Go ahead and do it.
We have done a little work. So this is a Burton Hodges vote for Burton Hodges Working Hard for You, SGA at Brevard College. Is that correct?
And I ran unopposed, so these were purely just for everyone's entertainment.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you were going to win anyway.
Correct.
But you still put in the hard work of marketing, campaigning.
What? I mean, look at that hair.
Who wouldn't vote for you?
And
The shirt, yeah. Is that a? I feel like Garth Brooks wore that same shirt in a concert.
It's possible.
Is it one of those?
I feel like I wore that in the political campaign. And Garth Brooks just ripped it off.
I think that's a fair assessment, but that's good. This you're with a textbook there. It looks like an older one.
I'm actually working hard.
You are working hard, and you continue to work hard.
It's not staged at all.
It doesn't. It doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like. Maybe we can share that under our live show. Do you mind if we share that from your Facebook?
That'd be fine.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah. Consider we're already doing it in an unofficial
That's
capacity.
not even the best one, too. There's another one where I'm posing, and I would encourage you to find that as well if you can. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's a little bit more sensual. It's nice. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, maybe not appropriate for the live show. But
no, I don't mean it like that. It's just very serious, very
serious,
very deep.
Okay.
Yeah,
I see. Okay, good. All right. Well, we try to keep it PG on here, so thank you. So what was your position there in the SGA? Were you the president?
I was the SGA president.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Did you accomplish some things at the college?
I tried to accomplish some things, and none of them were I think went over very well. But what I did accomplish, or what I hoped I accomplished, was the SGA was really informal at the time, and it was a lot of complaining and not a lot of action. And we instituted like Robert's Rules of Orders to kind of make it more of a legitimate, like quasi-governmental process.
Okay.
I don't know if it's still that way, but I hope it is, because I think it was kind of effective while I was there. That was probably my biggest accomplishment there, was creating some sort of like standard structure for the SGA.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that seems pretty important piece of that.
Yeah.
Good job.
I hope it was.
Yeah. Great. Did you? What else did you do at Brevard College? Clubs, sports, what other?
So I was involved with the debate club, which was actually a lot of fun. We didn't do anything, but we met a lot, and
did you do some debating?
I did.
Okay.
But I took several debate courses there, and also like mentored and tutored students as they went through the debate course.
Oh, okay.
So I did do debating, but the club was really had no function.
Okay.
But that's okay. We were trying.
There you go.
Yeah, we're trying.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah.
And you mentioned you're from Alabama.
I am from Alabama.
What part?
Originally, I was born in Birmingham and lived in Tuscaloosa for a little bit as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Okay. And Alabama fan?
Roll Tide.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Good. Sorry, all you War Eagles out there. No love from Burton Hodges. But Alabama's done well.
We, for a long time, and a long time to continue.
All right, we're getting some laughs from the ladies. Stop talking about sports balls.
Meanwhile, Clemson's just kind of diminishing. So.
Wow, there's
I'll throw some shade.
A lot of Clemson fans.
There's too many Clemson fans in this area. It makes me uncomfortable.
Okay. All right. Well, my alma mater is still building.
Which one was that?
University of South Florida in Tampa. Wow.
Didn't y'all claim to win a national championship?
No. That was University.
That was
UCF. Mike Combs.
Equally, that's kind of irrelevant,
Wow, this really took a turn, Burton.
Well,
I thought we were really having a good conversation here.
Y'all shouldn't have stalked me. Y'all shouldn't have stalked me on social media.
And now you're tearing down my Bulls and making fun of the Knights. Let's get to Community Corner, folks. So this is great. And so we talk about some events that are going on. If you have any insight or you're going to attend, chime in. Okay. This is an open conversation where I get to say most everything. It does look like it's going to be. Wow. Looks like it's going to be a rainy day, but there's still a lot of stuff going on. So a couple street closures are going on downtown this week. The Luftwasser Porsche event is happening tomorrow from 8 to 2, and that's going to close from Main Street, from Johnson Street all the way over to Caldwell. And then also Earth Mountain is celebrating their grand opening, and Gaston Street right there will be closed from 12 to 6. So just be careful if you're coming downtown. Look out for those street closures and participate, and come on down and see what's going on. It's always fun to walk around and look at those Porsches, by the way.
Support the Heart of Brevard, too.
That's right. Yeah. Support the Heart of Brevard. And why is that so important for you, sir?
Heart of Brevard is a large economic driver in Transylvania County. And the Heart of Brevard is also, I have a connection to their staff. Yeah.
Okay. Great. All right. We'll leave it at that then. Very good. Just a strong connection there. If you are looking for some arts and performance this weekend, the Mary Poppins play is happening at the high school. They always do a great job down there. Those high school students put a lot of work into those performances, so check that out. And then John Trufant is playing at Oscar Blues this Sunday, and they're also going to have some crawfish at the crawfish boil, which you may not be a stranger to from Alabama. Is that a thing there?
It's definitely a thing.
Okay. All right. Shells on, shells off. Is that the
either or?
Really?
Yeah.
You like it both ways?
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right. Very good. Headwaters doing a Women on the Water weekend, so check out their social media page, see what they've got going on. And then a few weekends coming up, big ones. Next weekend is the French Broad River cleanup, which is super important for our area. Yep. Again, it goes into that taking care of our environment, taking care of our surroundings, keeping the place clean for us and people that are visiting. So that's a big thing that Headwaters does, so go out and support that. and help them with the cleanup. And then the Heart of Brevard is hosting the White Squirrel Fest, not on Memorial Day weekend,
White
but
Squirrel Weekend.
White Squirrel Weekend, the first weekend of June, right?
Mm-hmm. That's correct.
And so there is still going to be, it's going to look a little different than years past, but there's still going to be some music, but there's a lot of things going on downtown. So look forward to that. Get on the Heart of Brevard's website, which is easily navigatable and aesthetically pleasing versus the...
Is this are you pushing back on the Clemson joke here?
No, not at all.
UCF
I'm not a Clemson
USF
fan.
Comments?
I'm not a Clemson fan.
Well, it's a work in progress.
You self-admittedly said don't come to our website.
They have had more time than I have had to get their website up to date.
Fair enough.
Fair
enough.
Right.
Fair enough.
And they've been tagged in our comments.
Okay.
So you
Very
can
good.
navigate to the comments.
Good. All right. Well, if you guys watching, businesses, community groups, if you have events that you'd like to mention on Community Corner, let us know. We're happy to do that and get the word out. We have most of all the sports are done, so we don't have any more sport reporting till the end of the season here. Season 1 is wrapping up here at BIA, but more to come on that. And but congratulations to all the sports teams. The girls soccer team was finished runner-up or second place in their conference, and they had a great season, as did a lot of our area sports teams. I know a lot of people went very far in some playoffs and competed, so thank you guys for all the hard work you put in representing Brevard, Rosman, and Transylvania County. Well, guys, thanks for joining us. Burton, thanks again.
Thank you.
It's been a pleasure.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us on. Thanks for laughing at my jokes. Follow us on...
Emily said Rosman track is at regionals tomorrow.
Oh, Rosman track is at regional. Sports are not done. So way to go. Way to go, Tigers.
All right.
Go get them out there. Get some, win some accolades, and go out there and run fast. There's lots of events in track.
And Emily also said go Tigers.
Clemson Tigers, she means. Clemson Tigers, she means.
That's unfortunate for her.
College football is strong. The ties run deep.
Oh, wait, and Rosman football's golf tournament is next weekend also.
That is correct.
Emily with all the saves.
Yes, thank you, Emily. Yes, I think there's still time. If you're interested in playing, contact Dusty, the head coach down at Rosman High School. The tournament's going to be up at Conisty.
You can check out their social media, too.
And their social media has it on there. Brevard Insurance will have a team playing, and we will be out there probably. I would say it's not a stretch to say we'll probably win the whole thing. I think, as far as I know, golf, the high score wins, so I'm pretty sure we got it in the bag if that's the case.
Yes.
No, it's going to be bad. I have to bring extra balls. All right. Follow us on Instagram.
Next week.
Follow us on Instagram, follow us on Facebook, follow us on YouTube. We've got lots of new educational videos coming out. You can check out Rachel's new video on moving to North Carolina and what you should do and what you should consider when it comes to insurance and things like that in our community. So like us, share us, and we'll see you next week. Thank you, Burton. Have a good one.
Yeah, you too. Thanks.